Alright, y'all, we got a bad shipper alert. UOP Honeywell chemical plant, 8725 Old Moorings Port, Shreveport, Louisiana, 71107. I got the load from the broker, USA, and Convoy. It was on Convoy, but it was a USA load. That's who did all the support work, was USA. We did have some bad information on the rate con. They told me I was picking up machinery at a rate of 35,000 pounds. But I got there and they're going to load me with some kind of catalyst, supposedly, of unknown weight. And, however, they did pay me the truck order not used. So, what happened is I got there yesterday morning at 8:20 in the morning. At 3:45 or 4 o'clock yesterday evening, after they had put me in a dock and locked me in, they came out to the truck and they canceled the load. And what's worse is the load wasn't a real big load anyway. I was just trying to get back down to Houston, and it wasn't gonna pay but like not even $600. But I wasted a whole day at this shipper, burning my diesel and wasting my time, running hours on my engine for them just to, nonchalantly tell me, well, we're going to cancel your load. So I pull up there and the guards are great. I like the guards. Everything went good at security. Even had to watch a security film. Did not like them holding my license until I left. Did not appreciate that at all. So they tell me, well, we're going to send you up to the hill. And I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to pick up some kind of machinery. And that blowed their mind. So they had to go through a nine ways to Sunday trying to figure out what exactly I'm supposed to pick up. So we finally figured out what I'm supposed to pick up. I go over there and I'm waiting on what they call the hill all day. And it's 111 degrees on my dash. My truck can barely, the air conditioner can barely keep up with it that hot. And, so a full day wasted because this shipper didn't have their stuff together. And I told USA that this looks bad on them to deal with shippers that do this to drivers. Because look, $150 tow new, that's okay if you show up and they cancel the load. It's not okay if you show up, you wait all day and still get a load canceled. Because that should run into some detention time too, not just a tow new. Because you do the math, 8 hours divided by 150. You follow me? That's not a good rate to be burning your diesel and suffering in the heat when you could be running down the road making money. That should be at least doubled for the detention and the tow new. The struggle is real out here trucking. And the powers that be don't understand what we go through. But this is one reason why I don't like to fool with a bunch of short loads. I don't get a load every day or a couple loads every day. Because undoubtedly you're going to run into somebody like this that increases the statistical chances of you running into a bad shipper. And that's right, it's a bad shipper. Now they can unload somebody in like 20 minutes. I saw it with my own two eyes. But they can't get their stuff together. And I'm not the only one that it happened to. There was another driver that was there until the next morning. I talked to a couple of guys that was in and out of there. I've looked at the reviews. It does happen. Now this place, they do have a low bridge right there. So you got to go about 10 miles north out of route and then come back in from the north because there's a low bridge, 13'3", right at their entrance. So that makes things worse. I'm in Shreveport unloading at Coca-Cola. So then I'm like, oh, this load's right here in Shreveport, so I'm going to go get it. I go up there and I wasted a whole day the next morning. I tell you, I was a little bit fired up. I had to call the wife to help me talk myself down because I was fired up. I was not a happy camper. Needless to say, I made reviews on Google. And I'm making this video. And I will be telling other people about it. The word's going to get out. I've got to. It's not right. It's not legitimate. Only thing USA and Convoy did wrong is they had the wrong information on the rate con. I'd have never took the load if it had something other than machinery on there. If it had catalyst at 44,000 pounds, I wouldn't have fooled with it. But it was machinery, so I'm figuring it would have been a quick load. And it was a little bit lighter weight, so a little bit better fuel mileage. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll go ahead and take it, because it put me where I wanted to go. I don't want to think that they did it on purpose. I want to believe that it was a misprint. You know, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. But the whole thing was not cool. I'm going to include some pictures after this of the place, of the facility, of the bridge and things, so y'all can kind of see what we're talking about. But beware the chemical plant in Shreveport, Louisiana. UOP is what it says on the Google map, but I seen Honeywell all over the place. So that's why I put Honeywell up there. I hope y'all don't get hung up there. I hope y'all, can stay away from that place. God bless. We'll catch you on the next ride.